In today's video, we take a look at a man who refuses to pay his date's bill because she won't agree to his conditions. And in this clip, the woman says that older men wanting younger women aren't healthy people. But before we jump in, please make sure to subscribe the channel and turn on the bell notification.
As a 22-year-old, found it that difficult to relate to somebody that was in my age.
He goes on to say, how are there men who are almost at the age of 30 who find anything attractive about an 18-year-old? And earlier he alludes that the way he sees attraction is through, at least in some part, relatability. The majority of men do not see attraction at all congruent with relatability. In fact, the majority of them would rather not. The less they can relate to their partner, the more attractive they can potentially find them. There are men like Yuval, the person who I stitch. They exist. They are an anomaly. They are rare, and usually they are very, very intelligent and self-sufficient and emotionally regulated. And yes, these men do tend to date women that are their age or older, and there's a certain amount of younger that they can't imagine dating. Because again, they are stabilized in their lives and in their minds. They're healthy individuals, healthy members of society. Now, the vast majority of men, and I will say that with my full chest, the vast majority of men do not see women as people. And I could write in it.
So a guy looking for an older woman is a healthy member of society. But if the same guy is looking for a younger girl, then something must be wrong with him, and it's not that men don't want to see women as human beings. It's how they are portraying themselves to the world, which is the major issue here.
Entire thesis on why this is the case. Now, I don't believe in good or bad people. I believe in conditioning. I believe in social conditioning that leads people down one road versus the other. Now, is that to say that people don't have free agency or shouldn't have accountability or aren't responsible for the decisions that they make? Of course not. Absolutely they are. And a lot of people choose the easy route and just following what they've been taught without any further questioning because it benefits them, while others are intelligent enough to take a step back and see the greater workings of what's going on. A lot of men do not see women as people. A lot of men resent the lives that women have. A lot of men are jealous of women's reality. A lot of men resent themselves and their own urges and the fact that they can be so easily controlled through these urges. It's a weird feeling to be both envious of someone and extremely attracted to them. And that's how a lot of men are with women. They gain back a sense of this control through things like being in a relationship with a woman who is much younger than them. Again, I could talk about this forever. Like, I could write a fucking thesis on why this is, but that's that.
Yeah, you can write whatever the hell you want, but I guarantee it would just be a load of BS. And if men really resented the lives of women, then they would have not made it easier. And I would say that it is actually the other way around. Women resent men for everything and blame them for every mistake they make. And it's not that some men aren't wrong. Just look at this guy who has placed a condition on her if he is to pay the bill. But it is something that women like her deserve.
I literally just paid this high-ass bill. Almost $500-something, and you ain't trying to sleep with me? Wait, what? Like, are you serious?
No, I'm not finna sleep with you.
What you mean you not finna sleep with me?
It's my birthday. That's the least you can do.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Your ass tripping, bro. I just paid this high-ass bill, dog.
You told me to bring me and my friends.
Listen. Listen, I can't do this, dog. I can't believe this. This bill's almost $500. You ain't finna go home with me? You not finna go home with me? You not finna go home with me, bro? I can't believe this shit, bro. What do you mean by that? I swear to God, that shit is fucking, that's embarrassing, bro.
I sent you the link. You looked at the menu. That was too much.
Listen, you see how much this bill is? I need you to go home with me. I need you to sleep with me. I'm not playing with you. That's what I'm saying. Your ass tripping. You feel me, right? You feel me, right?
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Well, then y'all sleep together.
Man, hell no. Your ass tripping, bro. Fuck that shit, bro. I can't believe this shit, bro. Pay that high-ass bill. You ain't trying to sleep with me?
No, I'm not trying to sleep with you. I'm not going to sleep with you because you asked me. You said you want to take me out for my birthday, and now you want me to sleep with you because my bill was $400.
Man, listen. If you ain't paying that shit, you should have paid your own motherfucking bill. You know what, I'm going. I can't fuck with you, bro. I'm going. I can't believe this shit. Hey, find your way home. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's the least you can do.
You asked me. You me out for my birthday.
Listen.
You told me to bring
I'm
my
done
ring
fucking
out.
talking, bro.
He shouldn't be asking her to do it just because of the bill, and she should not act like a freeloader, that too on her birthday. But this is what I'm talking about. The dating scene is so messed up, and the primary reason for that is the entitlement and delusion of modern women that men have started to walk away from them. Just listen to this woman here waffle about men and living in her fantasy land.
When women don't care, that's when men care the most. Why? Because it's like you blew them off. You rejected them. You feel like you can do better. This guy's been, interested in you, but you can take him or leave him. Men's ego is going to kick right on in and try to pursue you just to say that they could get you, right? Meantime, that's exactly what you want. Why? Because if they get you too quick and they get you emotionally wrapped around their finger, then where is the challenge? He already won. He has all the power, and all you have is a bundle of feelings getting ready to be stomped on. Okay? So what I'm telling you guys is some of you ladies are too nice. Some of y'all, I just want, the fairy tale. I just want to be loved. I just want to feel a connection. Okay, great. Save that for when you're married with a ring and a marriage license and all that. Don't give this to people who haven't even asked you to be their girlfriend. Don't give that to people who are not intending to marry you. Don't give that to people who don't want you to have their last name. Don't do that. Why? Because what have they given you? Nothing. The same thing that you've given them, some time. Okay? You need more than that.
God forbid if men started to think this way, then there won't be any woman wearing a white dress. And if you are only going to be a challenge in a relationship, then you can keep your challenge, and I will keep my mental peace. Because if a woman isn't willing to show that she wants to be yours, then she is going to remain single.
So a lot of ladies, stop it. Sometimes, when people hear your situation from a distance and, from a different perspective, they just want to slap you. Like, why are you crying? Like, why do you care? Like, why does it bother you? Is he going to marry you? Do you have a ring? Then why are you investing so much into this man? He hasn't invested anything back into you. You're the dumb one, okay? You're the one that needs to change. A lot of women realize too late that they were wrong. Men don't need to change. They have all the power because you're super emotional. Take that emotion out and you will have all the power, okay? So, I think they have a book called The Laws of Power or something. And one of the laws of power is never to commit. Never to commit. You don't commit to anyone until you are married and have a ring and a marriage license. You don't ever commit. Okay? You don't cook, you don't clean, you don't do laundry, you don't do none of that. Okay? If you do, then it's your fault, whatever happens next. Why? Because no smart person in their right mind is going to go work for someone and they don't have a signed contract, guaranteed pay, or a position at that company. Okay? And that's what y'all women are doing. Y'all are walking in and starting to work for free, and you don't even have a signed contract that you have a position in that company. Okay?
Any woman listening to this waffler should close the video and forget everything that she just said. Because if you don't, then you can forget to have a marriage. Because the way she is seeing things isn't how it works in the real world. And that's why she is talking to a camera instead of a man.
So you deserve everything you get because you're not putting yourself first. You're putting everything else first except yourself. And when you don't put yourself first, you will always, 100% of the time, lose. Okay? So you have to look out for number one, first and foremost, because nobody else will. No one is going to look out for you. Okay? You're a grown woman. You got to look out for yourself and be smart. Men will trick you, lie to you, tell you everything you want to hear. I love you, all of that to get what they want. Okay? And they have no remorse, no shame. They don't care. Why? Because at the end of the day, they're not emotionally attached to you. They don't care what you think about them because they don't value your opinion because they're not emotionally attached. They don't see signs everywhere of you because you left them. They don't dream about you unless it's a sex dream. They're not looking for people to help you get back together. They're not looking for, miracles to help you get back together. They're on to the next chick because they're not emotionally attached. And when you get emotionally attached, that's exactly what women do. Well, I need to get him back. He was my soulmate, blah, blah. No, he wasn't. He made you think he was so that he could get what he wanted. And after he got what he wanted, and after he was bored with you and done with you, he moved on. Okay? So ladies, I'm not saying you need to be the same way. I'm saying you need to look out for yourself first. Stop getting so emotionally attached. You shouldn't be attached to anybody unless you have their last name or y'all are married and building a life together, and still not 100% emotionally attached, because that can be taken away too. Okay?